That is how you get your head cut off in a guardrail crash. That is some seriously ugly performance. I have the goats and chickens joining me this morning. I'm here in Hannah's garden. Let's take a seat and discuss this performance. I'm Steve, the guardrail guy. Let's see what we can learn about this crash. Let's take a look at these two redirective tests and see how we would like to see a guardrail perform in that kind of crash. So I found those photos in Westport, Connecticut. Their fire department posted them on their Facebook page. Let's go ahead and read this. Last evening, Westport firefighters were dispatched to a report of a motor vehicle crash at 8:23 p.m. with injuries on I-95 northbound between exits 17 and 18. The initial dispatch was for Engine 4, Engine 5, Rescue 3, and the shift commander. E4 arrived and reported one vehicle with heavy damage pinned under the guardrail with one occupant still inside the vehicle. E4 crew conducted an initial patient assessment, deployed a protective hose line, and assisted with stabilization. R3 and E5 arrived, and after the vehicle was stabilized in place, they began extricating the trapped driver using a combination of hydraulic and battery-operated rescue tools. The jaws of life. The occupant was extricated from the vehicle in 12 minutes, and patient care was transferred to WEMS for transport to the hospital. During the incident, E2 was special called for additional manpower. CSP was on scene to investigate and assist with traffic control. The last unit cleared the scene at 9:50 p.m. Let's pause right here because that is one of the best Facebook posts, descriptions of a guardrail crash that I think I've ever read from a fire department. Excellent, excellent job. So that description allows me to pinpoint pretty close to where that took place on I-95 and headed north between exits 17 and 18 here in Westport. So when I can see that your guardrails are damaged from space, you probably have a problem. The guardrails in this area are just damaged. They're damaged everywhere, all along this entire stretch. The next thing I notice is that there's 12-foot post spacing and that these are what are called weak posts. This is a weak post system. So this video is a contrast between a weak post and a strong post system. You can see the post spacing and the thickness of the post. So we have a crash test of a weak post system, and you can see, well, look at this dummy. Look at the difference in performance. So looking back at these photos at Westport, Connecticut, these are some ugly photos, and I don't know how this person was not decapitated. There's a lot we can learn. I want to thank the Westport Fire Department for responding to this scene and documenting it in such a thorough way. It is so vital to get these photos of these crash sites. These incidents do not occur in darkness. So this is totally different from my normal commentary, so I appreciate you joining me today. If you like this, hit like and subscribe, and thank you for joining me today.